Good morning, everyone. I am Katharina. Welcome back to my channel. I was thinking maybe to have a story time video for you today. Just hang out, chillax, have your coffee, tea, wine, whatever fits you. I was thinking about to tell you how I started Second Life, actually. And actually how how I actually oh my god, that word and how I started to sit behind this stupid box of a computer I have. Yeah, I will call it stupid because it had taken so much of my time and I actually missed the old days where you actually did something outside or just being social. I'm not talking about only, computer games or whatever. I'm talking all about the social media, the internet. It's like, I don't know, it's like ass sitting has become the new workout. So yeah, it's like your new newspaper is Facebook, and you become less social. And I think it's kind of scary how the internet has become. I really miss the old days where you actually just took your car, drove to one of your friends, knock on the door, and then like, oh my god, hi, come on in, like just a surprise visit. And you really, if you wanted to be social, you had to go to someone or you called them or texted like that. But you did so much more stuff in the old days what you're doing now. Well, for me, I don't know about the new generation, of course. Oh my god, I'm talking like I'm so freaking old, but I'm not. But you know what I mean. It's like the new generation now that is coming, they grow up with internet. They don't know the different, but for us it's like when I was young, I remember like climbing in the trees. I was skating. I was going on skis. I was out all day, and I had the best sleep at night, and I had hobbies you need to go outside to do. It's like what happened today when you get a baby, they have already an iPad for you, the parents, because you need to sit calm, at the restaurant while your mom is having her coffee or whatever. You have an iPad sitting to just take up, to keep the kids busy, to just sit there and shut up. I'm sorry, but that's the reality, right? Because when me and my husband goes out, and there is kids in the restaurant, you see the iPads and you see the cartoon thingies running, just because they want the kids to sit down. I mean, that's not being a kid, is it? I know that running around in the restaurant is not like a bad thing, but I mean, there's things you can do to actually, if you're going to have a kid, you need to to keep the kids active, And I'm sorry, I just think that the iPad and to keep the kids sitting down and to shut up, that's bullshit. I remember when my son was a kid, I used to take him outside, play in the snow or whatever what it was, In the summer we went to a sandbox, or I took him places, and while he was playing I was sitting, outside looking at him, and I didn't have the computer thing or the phone thing to be busy with. I actually got to see my son grow up, and I'm so thankful for that. Today, like I'm saying, that the internet is a scary thing. Your kids are like pow, suddenly grown up, and you missed it because you were too busy to actually look at the screen. And that is no joke. So that's a reality. So I'm really thankful that I got to be there and see while my son was growing up, and to do things. And if he was like, when we were sitting in the restaurant and he was like all over the place, I took him out for a little while and, go back and forth, or the things you used to do before that iPad things came around. So yeah, that was the old days. But it's like we all complaining about everything whatsoever. Everything is wrong for us whatsoever. It's like if it's too hot outside, it's like, oh my god, it's too hot. If it's too cold, oh my god, it's too cold. We are never satisfied with anything, so that's just the human race. So yeah, okay, I'm babbling here. But you know what I mean when it comes to the kids, and that don't stop watching them. Like, try to put away Facebook, Instagram, all that media social thing, and try to follow and see what's around you. Don't forget actually the reality. We are drowning in the social media now, so not good, not good. Okay, well, about my story. My husband actually found a second life. My husband, he is a gamer. He have been playing games, how I say, when the computer actually came. Oh yeah, well, that's his thing, computers, gaming. So this was back in 2003. He found Second Life, but before that, this was in the beginning when we were started dating. It's like 15 years ago. Then he wow, it's a helicopter driving past here. Huge and flying so low. Good. Yeah. Okay. He showed me Sims. I remember Sims. And I thought first I started playing Sims on the Xbox. That was so fun. I was like, oh my god, I can style an avatar. I can walk around talking to people. And of course Sims was offline. And that part of the game was offline. I don't remember the name of that Sims because today is like so much Sims. But I fell in love with Sims. Oh my god, I played Sims. I was sitting all night playing Sims. And I remember that excitement over to have a game, I had never experienced anything like that, because what I used to do, I was looking at TV, or I was sitting outside, or I was reading, or I was cleaning, things like that. I was always keeping myself busy. So yeah, that was like when I actually got to sit behind the computer and oh, that was something fun. So yeah, so he got me all the Sims, and I was playing my ass off. And then I bought the Sims Online. Actually, Sims Online, that was so fun. Oh my god, that was so fun. I met cool people that I talk to today, and yeah, that was really cool. But unfortunately, that game was closed. So yeah. But people from the Sims Online went to a game called There.com. I remember I went there as well. The avatars were very cartoonish. And what I liked to do in there, I was driving cars. Met people. It was really fun. So after a while, Chris came over Second Life. And he was like, is this something you would like to try? And I'm like, yeah, of course, because you could really style your avatars, like with the slider things going on. And I was like, oh, I gotta try this. So yeah. So I went from Sims Online to there to here, right? And when I but when I got Second Life, I stopped playing there, and the Sims Online closed. So because Second Life had better graphic back then than the Dare.com has. You can check it out. I think it's still around. It's Dare.com. Just write it, write it like that. Dare.com. You got it? Oh, yeah. So, when I arrived in Second Life, I remember the welcome area, and it was so innocent, and people were so nice to you, and you could be a newbie without any problems at all. If you are a newbie today, you get blamed for actually being an alt. So a lot of actually newbies that comes to Second Life I cannot speak, are not treated very well. That's a very sad thing, but that's how Second Life has become, unfortunately. When I came to Second Life, I had people with me from there and The Sims Online, so I was not alone, and that was cool. Before, you had this rating system in Second Life where you clicked one avatar where you could rate the person negatively, or you could rate it positive. And if you got a lot of ratings, you got a bigger fee, not fee, sorry, how you say, a payment from Second Life each Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah. So that was pretty fun because you could rate the people on their behavior and building, and how building. And there was one more. I don't remember. What was that? I don't know if it was appearance or something. But that this rating system was awesome. It's like you could open the profile and you were seeing one person had a lot of good positivity, good rating, and bad people you could see all have this negativity thing. Of course, it's like people can rate you negative just to have fun with you, to be a bully and stuff like that, but it was nothing like that back then, actually. Not that I can remember. So when I rated people, and I get a lot of lindens, and that was pretty cool. I used to pay, how much was it I paid to have a payment account? I would think it was like $72 for, I really don't remember the payment thing going on back then. But of course you get today as well, when you sign up in Second Life, you have this payment account. You get some lindens every Tuesday, I think, or Wednesday. I don't know. But you get tiny little lindens. It's like you cannot compare what you get today, what you really got before. You got a lot before, and the Linden people were around you just like normal people. And you could ask for help much easier in Second Life before, of course. That I'm sure it's because it was not that many people around like it is today. Actually, I'm not sure how many people that plays Second Life today, the total. Well, I tried to figure out how many people that actually play Second Life. What I read on the page is like 800,000 to 1 million, and it's hard to track actually how many. So I don't know. We are many, many people who play Second Life today. So, and of course, the help system is more difficult today than it was back then. Everything changes. That's just how things is. But I remember it was just like to IM someone, and they were there to help you with things. So yeah. So everything, like I said, was so different. The account I used back then, I still have it, but I don't use it because it's very annoying when people IM you like asking you, "Oh my god, you are so old. Have you been a second of this?" Blah blah blah. It's like I got tired of it. I'm not being rude or anything, but you get tired of it eventually. And not just that, the inventory mess, everything. So, of course, like everyone in Second Life, I have alts. Yes, alts. But I'm not hiding anything from anyone because that's not my style. Why should I hide? I'm the most honest person you can find. I tell it exactly what it is, how it is. I never sugarcoat shit ever. But of course, there is people that have ruined the alt's name, or how I say. People create alts to do bad things, and yeah. I wonder if there is people out there that have created alts to do good things. Yes, there is people. I have, like, when I created my alts, it's just to keep a groups, or that I'm tired, I just wanted to be by myself, or business reasons. That's the biggest thing why I have created alts, because of my business. So yeah. So yeah, other than that, Second Life has changed in so many ways. I remember when the flexi hair came around. Oh my god, everyone wanted the flexi hair, and I'm talking flexi. It's like that shit had no other life than only to, blow in the wind, and it was like in movement all the time. And I remember that everyone wanted that flexi hair. And today, in Second Life, if you wear flexi hair, like I'm talking the old flexi hair, that you will be looked at as a newbie. So it's so weird how things take turns. And the movement today is like going through physics and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with, if I say, the newbie movement in the hair. So we went to flexi like, oh my god, we need flexi hair to stop moving. We wanted to just have that static hair. Don't move. So yeah. And I remember I was such a huge fan of this store called Minx. She had the most beautiful heels back then. I'm not sure if she's still around, but I haven't checked. But it's like I always went to her store to buy the best heels. And I went. My favorite skin store back in the days was from, his name was Lost Ethereum. I'm not so sure. I don't know if these people are still around. But he had the best skins. I was like in love. And yeah, and and I remember when I was going to attach my hair, I was suddenly having my hair between my legs. I'm no kidding. My god, I just wish I could show you the pictures. I'm not sure where I have all that, but I think it's on my other computer. But anyway. And when I was attaching my shoes, I suddenly have a shoe up my ass. I'm sure the glitches has been around today as well, but But back then it was so friggin' funny, you know, that yeah, you're going to have your hair on. It was like, I was like, is Lyndon fucking with me now? Like, why are this happening to me? I want the hair to my head, not between my legs. You know? So yeah, and for you guys that has been around this long too, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, and the clubs we used to go to, I oh my god, there was one club I always hang at. This was Club Elite. The owner was a very good friend of mine back in the days. I think he has quit Second Life. I'm not sure. And I remember, this is not that long ago, but Sleek Club came around. And there was another club that is not around anymore, Goal, but that is pretty new in, how I say, that is not that old. So yeah. And I used to hang at this club, Bad Girls Club, in Second Life. I don't know if that is still around because I hardly go clubbing anymore. But yeah. And it was so fun, you know, in the old days. It's like you had more people that were nice, and there was so little drama. Well, it was little drama where I was, so yeah. And Second Life just exploded with everything. So I really, it's like I don't actually escape my real to join, to be in Second Life. This is my hobby. Second Life is my hobby. So I am as much in Second Life as I am real life, if you know what I mean. Like, if I want to get away from something, I will go to my bedroom and put earplugs in my ears and just put the blanket over my head and just chill out. You know, that's my way to just get away and to relax. Well, of course, and reading as well, or my favorite TV series. So, but Second Life is for me a hobby, and it's always been a hobby for me. I met the most amazing people in Second Life, and some of them are still around, some of they are don't. That's not a word. Are not still around. Sorry. Excuse my English. So yes. So Second Life, it's like, I just love to style avatars. I love to decorate. This is exactly my same hobbies in real life. My work in real life is being a fashion consultant and a stylist. I'm not only helping people with their makeup and hair, I as well help them to feel good about themselves, actually by talking to them, help them find their style, and learn to connect with themselves. So that's my real work, and that's what I'm doing in Second Life as well. So yeah, I can't get enough of decorations and using money and shopping and stuff like that. Well, I'm just a girl, so, and for years I have been doing this in Second Life. Looks have always been my thing. I started the first group in Second Life, actually, for being an avatar stylist. My first group, and I actually got a Linden member on my team back then. That's many years ago. And yeah, it's so fun to have been one of the first people that have done something. And I created one of the first clubs in Second Life as well. So yeah, I'm like so thankful for have been a part of this, and it's so fun to actually grow with Second Life. But what I do wish, less bullying and less come together, as one. But hey, who am I, like wishing for peace and stuff like that? That's just dreaming. It's like, do you and try to brush off the negativity and haters, because haters gonna hate. They will hate you, whatever. You just need to learn to take good care of yourself. You are on your own, so do you. That's what I have to say, because no one will care for you. It's like, I don't know how actually to explain all this, but what I'm saying is, do you, and don't be so naive. Always be skeptical to things that sounds really good. Taking care of yourself, that's the best thing you can do, because peace, that's not happening. So yeah. Well, I'm not sure how long this video will be, but hope you're hanging around and just listening and, join me. It's always cozy. So yeah, my blog is growing very, very these days, and I love that part. It's fun to be doing this again. I quit, like I said, years ago. Not years, but few years. Because of real life. And it's so good to be back and to just take one day at a time and let things grow. I love that I have so many readers, and thank you for reading my blog, and thank you to my subscribers as well here on YouTube, Flickr, yeah, thank you. I don't know when I will have unpacking video up for you again. I have been thinking carefully through things when it comes to Luxbox and powder pack. I have always been so excited about the packs and all the makeup you get in it and stuff like that, but I'm actually thinking about quitting to subscribe to this. I'm not saying it's bad packages or something like that, because it's absolutely not. I have loved those packages I have received. I see new subscription boxes are coming to Second Life as well. I think this is really fun, but I'm not feeling it for me, actually. I really don't feel it for me. I like to show what I bought, that actually what I have interest in, and not only going to events to buy things or receive subscription box, but actually go around to store, and buy things, if you know what I mean. I want to show more, and I want to take you exploring and things like that. So I am not 100% sure about these packages yet, but 80% I'm sure that I will not subscribe to this for a while. I think the prices on these boxes are perfect. What I hear that Lux box is going to cost more, and the prices are just getting higher and higher. I don't know if this is the truth, but if so, that's a bad thing. They should keep it at one price. That's my opinion about that. 1500 lindens is perfect. No less, no more. So, but I need more. I want to show more. So yeah, we have amazing YouTubers like, I mean, well, from Second Life that show off the boxes, and they're so good at it. And so I'm thinking about trying something else. But there will be, of course, will be unpacking videos from events where I have been to. So yeah, I will have. I'm like, I'm not sure yet when, because I have a little bit in reel right now. So, but it will not be that long. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed my story. I have just been talking. I haven't been written anything down what to say to you guys. So for later I will tell more about things. And if you have any question, please ask. It's so fun to actually answer questions. And it will be fun if you ask me what videos you would like to see. Just send me an IM and I will get into that. And thank you so much for subscribing to me. And I hope more people will join my Katarina family. So make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I wish you a lovely day. So until next time, bye.